What's good? What's good? This the Fuck the Government podcast. What's good, everybody? This your man, Hurricane. Tell you what it do. Then this the Fuck the Government podcast. You know what it is. Hashtag Fuck the Government. You already know what it is. You already know. You already know. This is Mr. Fuck the Government, the revolutionary MC, the George Carlin the rap. I am the storm and the person. I am Hurricane, be thy name. But the government, you already know what it is. We don't give a fuck about the FBI. Don't give a fuck about the CIA. Don't give a fuck about the NSA. You already know what it is, man. Hack the planet. I'm the George Carlin the rap. You already know what it is. Be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes out, like watch the movie Wag the Dog, because they trying to still do this Russiagate shit. You already know what it is. And if you in the entertainment world dealing with video games, Sweet Baby Inc., they suck, but they being called out. Get there. What up, though? My day going cool. I heard that drink on that. I heard that drink in the background. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, real shit, man. This weather that's going on over here, it's just been all motherfucking mostly cloudy and motherfucking cloudy and foggish. Did a little bit of rain. It's been like this for a couple of days. I guess we must have had a hurricane or some shit, because it's been looking like this for like the past couple of days. But before I started this live, man, I was feeling a little motherfucking drained. And I'm like, at one moment I was just energized, and then just suddenly it just drained. I ain't feel like doing shit. Like, tired. I'm like, how the fuck did you just fucking wave just came over me? I'm like, man, nigga, I had to get up and shake that shit off. Like, what the fuck? Because right before the motherfucking emotion happened, I'm getting ready to go live. I'm ready to do this shit. Like, yeah. And then soon as I get ready to grab my phone and start setting up, I get this fucking wave. Like, oh my God, I don't feel like doing shit. And then I guess the frequency started activating because dogs started barking. Since the phone started ringing, got loud, laughing. I'm like, oh shit. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me shake this off, roll me up a blunt, hit this bitch a couple times, and let's try this again. And that's what we did. So now it's time to fight. So let's go. This your man Hurricane. Tell you what it do. Shouts out to Jordan Ackham Universe, aka Jay the Mindset. Yeah, this hurricane stopped my city in its tracks. What? It's the second moon. It's the second moon doing this to us. I don't even feel like recording like no new songs, and I got that way too. See, I thought I was tripping. I thought I was tripping. And then I looked off into it. I think I got a video. Like, if we got time, we might watch it. But yeah, man, I'm being fucked with. And the gang stalking program, these motherfuckers are getting more crazy. Getting into it, my little brother. About to block that nigga if I have to. So, you already know what it is. Hope you niggas bought an extra clip. But anyway, that's a whole other story within itself. But this is a fucking government podcast, 33rd episode. And it's crazy I went ham on my 13th episode of the Government Podcast, and they deleted it because it was all about 13 and the number and the origin. I was talking about the Masons and the secret rooms, the 13, the 33. Now we at the 33rd episode. This shit might get fucking deleted. Because I went in on the motherfucking 13th episode and they got rid of that shit. I wish I would have clipped it, but no one knows when they get their shit deleted because they do that shit like in the middle of the night when they think you sleep. You know, it's like they always do it when they know you slipping. But yeah, what we got? We got to talk about real quick, real quick. This.
The things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work within something they call.
See this? Like, I don't know if y'all hear it, but now everybody got their sounds out, got a lawnmower behind me. Niggas dogs barking. It's like, man, like nobody was even thinking about none of this shit. But anyway, fuck it. Y'all might not be able to hear it, but it's all good.
This is very, very important. State that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny. We have consented to enslavement.
I gotta hear that again.
No, is that they have to work within something they call the rules. This is very, very important. Rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny. We have consented to enslavement.
So they killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the seas. You know we gotta start the fucking government podcast off with that. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the seas. You don't believe me? Fluoride in the water, look it up. GMOs in the food, look it up. Chemtrails dropping poison on our motherfucking heads. Look it up. CDC making diseases, creating this shit. The Center for Disease Creation. Look it up. Look it up. But if we let these people do this, that means we have consented to their tyranny and to their poison. So since we're not fighting back, basically, we deserve it. But the thing about it is, they spread so much fear and intimidation. It's like motherfuckers are afraid to fight and die for what they believe in. What they believe in.
Now, if you get into the secret history of the cabal, Queen Elizabeth's royal astrologer, a man named John Dee, who is
salute, Big Dog Philly OG, just stepping in. Might as well go back to the beginning. This is not a long video anyway. I mean a long clip.
The things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work within something they call the rules. This is very, very important. Rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny. We have consented to enslavement. Now, if you get into the secret history of the cabal, Queen Elizabeth's royal astrologer, a man named John Dee, who is the prototype of the wizard with the long beard, the hat, and what he did.
Look up John Dee. John Dee was a motherfucker. John Dee, I think he was a master magician, alchemist, Freemason. That nigga was a bad motherfucker because he was doing shit with the queen.
Was to rediscover through these ancient documents that were in the Vatican the technology of how to access what they considered to be spiritual beings that were useful to them, but what we would consider to be demonic or evil beings. These beings need to be accessed through a very complex set of rituals and ceremonies. You cannot just ask for them to show up. You have to follow very elaborate and specific protocols. So John Dee rediscovered the technology of how to draw the magic circles, how to say the right incantations, how to actually do black magic on a governmental level. This is what people are going to have so much trouble with once disclosure happens, is that these people actually practice black magic.
Let's go back and hit that one more time. One more time.
The things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work.
Oh yeah, this man name is David Wilcox. Pause. David Wilcox. Pause. You gotta say pause after you say that.
Within something they call the rules. This is very, very important. Rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny, we have consented to enslavement. Now, if you get into the secret history of...
Meaning, we let these evil motherfuckers shut the goddamn world down. They was already killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. Now they shut the goddamn world down. Made you turn your apartment, your house, or your shack into a prison. And they deleted millions of people. Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and AstraZeneca. And they still making commercials. I just saw a commercial yesterday with John Legend. John Legend himself promoting a Pfizer commercial. I think they know that people that's brainwashed by the television and media is not going to do no fucking research. Because what makes me mad is there's people still wearing a mask after it came out that the mask don't work. People still making commercials knowing that the lethal injection don't work because it's called a lethal injection. It's crazy out here, son. They say they got to go within the rules. If we allow this, then we deserve everything that's coming to us.
All the rules. This is very, very important. Rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny, we have consented to enslavement. Now, if you get into the secret history of the cabal, Queen Elizabeth's royal astrologer, a man named John Dee, who is the prototype of the wizard with the long beard, the hat, and what he did was to rediscover, through these ancient documents that were in the Vatican, the technology of how to access what they consider to be spiritual beings that were useful to them, but what we would consider to be demonic or evil beings.
Now, in the book called the Testament of Solomon, or I think the 72 Goetia Demon book, it talks about summoning these demons. Now, what did King Solomon do? King Solomon was the wisest man of the Bible, right? Of the Bible, fake ass Bible. Disclaimer, King Solomon wasn't real, but let's entertain the fact that he was, okay? Let's just entertain the fact that he was. And it's one of the secret books of the Testament of Solomon. It says Solomon had a ring given to him by God to control demons. And force them to build the temple of Jerusalem. Now you wonder, everybody go to the holy temple of Jerusalem and pray to God, but no one fucking questions the fact that the fucking temple was created by demons. No one questions that. No one questions that. And at the end of Solomon's life, this nigga became a crazy drunk nigga. Nigga had it all. Brand new socks and drawers. Now that nigga falling off. Or fell off. It's crazy. And it seems like if you go back to all the motherfuckers that actually rode with God, Moses got lied to, talking about, you're going to see the promised land. That nigga died angry, didn't see shit. Solomon died a drunk nigga. Solomon had a shitload of wives too. that worship the other guys, and they was forcing him to worship the other guys because he was smashing these hoes. It's supposed to be for trade. What's good? Chances make champions. Shay, shouts out. You already know what it is. Really, fuck it. Might as well play one more time. But it talks about what the elites do. They gotta work within the rules.
The things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work within something they call the rules. It's very, very important. Rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny, we have consented to enslavement. Now, if you get into the secret history of the cabal, Queen Elizabeth's royal astrologer, a man named John Dee, who is the prototype of the wizard with the long beard, the hat, and what he did was to rediscover, through these ancient documents that were in the Vatican, the technology of how to access what they consider to be spiritual beings that were useful to them, but what we would consider to be demonic or evil beings. These beings...
Yeah, they say don't worship them, they evil. But the motherfuckers that run this planet is fucking with them. And going back to the book I was talking about with the Testament of Solomon and the 7-2 Goetia demons, you can summon these demons and they can help. And it also talks about the ritual to bring them and the ritual to get rid of them by summoning an angel. So in a way, like to motherfucking have all the symbols of the demonic symbols and the angel symbols. I still got all that shit in my notes. I'm glad I'm breaking this back out because I might have to do a video and show y'all all the notes that I got on this subject. That when it comes to the fucking summoning shit. And I bet you wonder, have I summoned anything? Hell, fuck no. The fucking ritual is, let's just say, if you say the wrong syllable, you can fuck up. So I'm not going down that route unless I'm confident enough to say the spell right. Till then, nope.
Need to be accessed through a very complex set of rituals and ceremonies. You cannot just ask for them to show up. You have to follow very elaborate and specific protocols. So John Dee rediscovered the technology of how to draw the magic circles, how to say the right incantations, how to actually do black magic on a governmental level. This is what people are going to have so much trouble with once disclosure happens.
Yeah, and if you fuck up the circle, it's a wrap. It got to be a motherfucking perfect circle. I don't even got to say anything. I could fuck up the ritual by having a fucked up circle. You feel me? So I ain't going down that route. But what I can do is look within, unlock my powers within through meditation, visualization, affirmation, mantras, and mudras. You know, create my own fucking ritual. You know, the mistake that these motherfuckers are making, they are fucking with those forces that's going to motherfucker chew their ass up and spit their ass the fuck out.
That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. A fairly simple thing happens to work. Do you know anything different? That's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality. Anything you do, keep us fighting with each other so that they keep going to the bank. Now I describe the economic and social classes in this country. The upper class keeps all of the money, pays none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class.
Carlin, there you know that it's all about division. Keep us divided on a whole bunch of shit. Hashtag fuck the government and everything they motherfuckers stand for. It's time for a revolution. Extreme times calls for extreme measures. You feel me? Extreme times call for extreme measures. All right, we about to go to a y'all probably hear that fucking lawnmower in the background, but it really don't take that long to mow a lawn because I'm on the block where everybody got small yards. But it's all bullshit, like the motherfuckers just trying to fuck with me. They got my attention. They got my attention. They right behind my fucking house. So now y'all care about that field that y'all ain't touching like 8 months. Okay, now y'all care about the field that grow a shitload of weeds for 8 months. Now y'all care today. Fuck out of here. It's all good. It's all fucking good. But the show must go on, right? The show must go on. And about this fucking second moon shit, it's really affecting people because it damn sure affected me. It damn sure affected me. I felt it. I fucking felt it. It was like I was ready to do this motherfucking live, but then a wave just came over me. Like I don't feel like doing shit, and I'm tired. I feel like dozing off, and I'm sitting up. Like man, fuck this shit. And the weather don't make it no motherfucking better either. You know, So it's like yo, like this is also that type of weather you gotta be up under a female clapping her cheeks to the Law and Order rerun. Bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. Oh, yo, don't pay me no mind. Have you ever smashed a chick to the Law and Order rerun? Have you ever smashed a chick to the Pandora, right? You know, back in the day, like chicks was fucking with Pandora all fucking day. And you got Pandora? I was like, nope. So like the bitch made me download it just for a night. One night stands are the best. It'll be the best nights of my life. But anyway, have you ever smashed a chick to one of the greatest slow jams ever, and the slow jam's playing for a minute, and then an ad pop up. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. I'm like, what the? Me and her bust out fucking laughing. I'm like, it just, like it ain't killed the mood, but it damn sure killed the mood, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Me and her, I'm talking about, I'm beating the shit up, right? And just, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Nigga, we bust out fucking laughing, had to get up for a minute, get our motherfucker, had to collect our bearings real quick, spark the blood back up, sip some wine, and go back at it. Like, oh shit. So like, like this is why I usually have, like playlists already downloaded to my phone on the audio player. So I'm like, man, nigga, I don't want to hear no ad, no commercials. I downloaded all my favorite tracks. I got Hurricanes R&B hits playlist on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Smashing the bitch to the O'Reilly Auto Parts song, Bell Tire, and all that shit. Yo, Auto Parts, man. But hashtag fuck the government. Because remember when I did a video talking about not the FBI or the CIA or motherfuckers in other countries, they are arresting niggas for Facebook posts or they're trying to harass people. You know, it's going down. And what makes me mad is there's real crimes going on. The immigrants are over here busting in people's fucking apartments, knocking on people's doors, taking people's shit. These motherfuckers pissing in the produce section of the Whole Food store, whooping on your police officers and getting out without bail or bond, throwing up the middle finger like they Tupac and shit. But y'all want to come arrest a nigga for putting up a Facebook post. I'm going to tell you this. You better have a motherfucking army If you about to do this shit to me, y'all better light me the fuck up at my motherfucking door. Nigga, I'm talking about you better put the whole fucking clip in me. Pause. For real. Like, because we're already blocked, deleted, demonetized, shadow banned, in the shadow realm. I go to my post, I go, like, I'm getting a strike for this, a strike for that, for old memes, for old posts. Fact check this, fact check that, fact check these nuts. Because y'all bitches ain't come out until we was putting out the truth. And another thing about this motherfucking, I just saw some shit that pissed me the fuck off. They talking about the Democrats motherfuckers are worried about black men not voting for Kamala. We're not voting for you because you withheld evidence to get an innocent black man stayed in prison. You also locked a whole bunch of niggas up. And we don't even fuck with you. The people that controls all this shit put you in place. No one even voted for you. No one don't even like you. And not to mention you slept your way to the top, but we can put that to the side. We can put that to the fucking side. Shouts out to Water Style. Maybe with the Water Style Jutsu. Maybe with the motherfucking Korra attack. Korra so cold on that Naruto. Korra be fucking niggas up. She the baddest motherfucker. With the Water Style. But the FBI got the fucking nerve to fuck with a nigga. But here's what I want y'all to really pay attention to. Pay attention to what the man that's recording has done. Because if we have to go through this, let's just say they catch my dumb ass slipping. And shit, nigga, like I'm doing the same thing I saw in this fucking video. Real shit. I'm about to show y'all a video. This is from the Jimmy Dore show. You know I gotta go to the Jimmy Dore show. Because Jimmy Dore be on the same shit I be on. You know?
Come see us act tour. Be in Tempe, Arizona with a special celebrity guest on that show. Columbus, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, Burbank, California, and Honolulu. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. So, speaking of that, speaking of making shit you say online illegal, so this guy.
And speaking of making shit you say online illegal, I did videos covering this. Remember, the UN, the United fucking Nations, said that we are declaring war on conspiracy theorists. That is you and me that question the government, that question all this bullshit narrative and propaganda that they put out to try to fuck you over. Real fucking shit. The UN said this. I'm waiting for the UN to say something else stupid. I'm waiting to get an address for something. I'm waiting to get an address.
Jeremy Kaufman, the FBI visited my house today for free speech acts. They knew were not crimes. You can see the shame in their faces. This is the Democratic regime. So what he said, just so you know what he said. So this was after they tried to kill Trump the second time, and
they ain't trying to kill Trump a second time. But I feel where Jimmy Dore coming from. He being sarcastic. But we all heard the incident. It's like dude is being charged for having a gun that's a felon, and he's being charged for the serial numbers being scratched off. I did not hear no other new updates because if ain't no shot go off, there was no second assassination attempt. I don't know why they pushing this narrative. I really fucking don't. It gotta be for the sheep or the NPCs that motherfucker watching the news and don't question anything. It gotta be for them. It gotta be for motherfuckers that don't read, you know, or motherfucker use their critical thinking skills. It gotta be something. Like it gotta be for them. It just got to be.
he said, if somebody tried to shoot Kamala, they would be a hero, right?
Yeah. So I guess he said some shit like that. Nigga, I say a lot of crazy shit online. I say a lot of crazy shit online. What I've been paying attention to, there have been helicopters flying over my head for the past 5 years. Just circling my head. Circling over my head, I mean. And I be motherfucking posting shit on Facebook. I be showing it, but it's like no fuckers gonna think I'm crazy, but reading the COINTEL profiles on how they was following Stokely Carmichael and then watching Stokely Carmichael's interviews, confirming what he was going through and seeing it with the files that I read. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all definitely watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Ain't got no privacy because the Patriot Act. Oh.
Something like that, he said, right? So guess what happened? The FBI came to his house. Watch this.
Y'all gotta see this. Fuck that.
By the way, I think I saw that house in CSI.
Jimmy doing stupid.
Can you give your full name, please?
First of all, why are they dressed like they're trying to sell Verizon memberships? Anyway, here we go.
Is that sufficient to identify as Romney Juan O'Donnell affiliated with the FBI? Could you please say your full name, sir?
That right there. Here we go. If this happens to any of us, if this happened to any of us, this is what we do. Hey, yo, can I get your full motherfucking name? I don't give a fuck about that badge. I watched the show Supernatural. Sam and Dean dress up like FBI agents, show their badge and this fake ID, and they get all the information they need to go stop the goddamn demons. Thought crimes. Minority Report.
What's your name, sir? Absolutely not. You can show me your name and identification. Oh, this is going out right to you guys. Walk away. So you can show me your name and you can walk away. I'm not going to talk to people who claim to be federal agents unless they can show me identification.
Exactly. I'm not about to talk to nobody claiming they're a goddamn. I'm not about to talk to nobody claiming they're a goddamn federal agent. I'm not about to talk to nobody claiming they're a goddamn federal agent. It's like, yo, nigga, yo. Now, maybe the situation probably be different if I was black. But this right here, just pay attention, and I want y'all to write this shit down, catalog this shit, write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. We need to follow protocol because now they're trying to bring it over here. This shit was already going on across the world, y'all. This shit is already going on across the country, y'all. So now they're trying to bring it over here, and the motherfuckers that's doing it, they kind of distant. They even distant from each other if you pay attention to the video. And the other guy in the back look like he don't want to do it. They both, like one got his hands folded, one got his hands, like he doing the pose for a gangster pic. This shit right here. Like one in the back, arms folded. He like, yo, non-violent at all, non-violent agent. And the other guy got his hands, non-violent agents, no weapons. All the weapons in the truck, but no weapons on them. These motherfuckers just like they fake motherfuckers. Damn order followers. You damn right. Goddamn order followers. Motherfucker. Didn't want to tell his full name because at the end of the day, your ass will be doxxed, probably hacked, and followed. But if it was in my city, I'll destroy you. But allegedly. But this is what's going on. Major crimes going on with the immigrants, but you want to lock a nigga up for speaking his fucking mind. Yeah. Hold on.
You see our badges. I need to see, but is your full name on that badge? No. I'd like to see.
He said, you see our badges. You see our badge. You see our badges. You see our badges. Nigga, I'm gonna be like the nigga from Bad Boys 1. Oh, you got badges? I got badges too. Bitch, they 99 cents each. You want badges for the bitch? With the gun on them. Like, nigga, I want my face, bitch. You bitch. You see our badges. Then he asked, is your name on the badge? The motherfucker was like, no.
With your full name, or I'm not going to talk to you. This will be going online as soon as you walk away. Well, I want to talk to you.
I want to talk to you about a post that was made. I want to talk to you about a post. This is a late night campfire in the afternoon. Yep, my lights is off. I'm saving bills. I'm saving motherfucking. I'm saving money on bills. I can turn the light on if I want to, but why? Motherfucking light outside. Everything off. But yeah.
Say you make a salary of, I don't know what, low 100K? You guys making six figures? Factor in 50% expenses, overhead, maybe 100% expenses. Talking about burning a couple $100 an hour just here, let alone all the time you guys are spending to investigate something that you know is not against the law, right? Like you're familiar with. So then why would you come? Because we wanted to make sure that there weren't any. No, you're coming because you're part of a regime that does this kind of thing when you know laws aren't being broken, and that's an embarrassment, man. Didn't you guys read the Constitution? Do you not believe in America? Like, how do you do your jobs and go home? We appreciate it. You're walking away because nothing we did is against the law, and you guys are fuckheads that try to act like fools. And I hope you go home and aren't embarrassed. You can't even say your name on camera because you know that what you're doing is embarrassing. You know Americans that believe in the Constitution think you're laughable. And you go home and you think about what you did today. Go home and think about it, you cowards. Drive away. Drive away. You're not welcome. You should be embarrassed. Embarrassing. You guys are embarrassing.
I hope he puts this on Facebook for their grandma.
I have a feeling they're gonna come back after they planted some child porn on his computer.
This nigga Jimmy Durant's too much, bro. Jimmy Durant. But he's serious though. He's serious though. Yeah. Yeah. Keep y'all phones close. Y'all motherfucking damn near. This phone is damn near everybody's extra apparatus. Nigga, go to your settings, delete caches, always clean your phone. You never know what these motherfuckers might do. Nigga, I'm on their head. Pause. Nigga, for real. Because at the end of the day, that's how they get you. But they can plant false shit on you. They want some shit that you doing. They want you to be weird. You know, so they can exploit it. But since you on a path of exposing these bitch ass niggas and on a path of enlightenment also, these motherfuckers gotta lie. You know? Like how they did Rashad Jamal, allegedly. It is like that nigga up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck he do? Okay, all right. I'm looking at this fucking paperwork. It's crazy, nigga. They just got rid of that nigga. Like, yo, B.O.B. disappeared for a minute. Like, yo, fuck B.O.B. though. But B.O.B. just dropped some new shit. I've been following him, but like it's like like I guess he's working on a project. I guess he take time off to get his mind right or whatever. But when he come back and drop a hit, I think it'll be motherfucking flowing. I guess we got a whole new style now. I guess it's like have a hard ass beat, drop a hard ass verse, and the fucking hook, and then the song over. It's like, yeah, bitch, this is all I want to say on this beat, bitch. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's going on now. Like, bitch, I'm gonna drop a hard ass one bar. I mean, one verse with a shitload of bars, change my style up within the verse, and bitch, I'm out. That's the new shit, dog.
Do you have that feeling? I do too. By the way, this is your tax dollars at work for a post that probably got 10 likes. This
Yeah. For a post that probably got 10 likes, man, dog. Let me tell you something. Majority of my shit don't even get past 20 something views. And when I'm really talking about real shit, real shit, that shit don't really get past no more than 15 sometimes, man. Y'all can go to my playlist, Revolutionary Doctrine of Your Shot. That's my channel where like that's my playlist where I talk about spiritual shit. Man, look at those videos and look at that view count. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like they're not letting me get past 30. Like, I'm lucky to motherfucking make it to 60. And plus another thing, shit, I got 822 subscribers. Where the fuck is everybody at? On some real shit. Not saying y'all not always said. I'm talking about y'all my regulars. I know who my regulars is, but where the fuck is everybody else at? Is everybody else bots? Or is the other motherfuckers from other countries that can't speak a lick of English? Whatever. But shit, don't my subscriber count supposed to reflect my view count or my like count or whatever? Oh yeah, I forgot. They take away likes, they take away views, and they take away subscribers. So what the fuck y'all are replacing my subscribers with? And not only that, fuck big tech.
Yeah, 10 likes. This is what they're doing.
You know what, Jimmy? I liked what they were wearing. It was like casual Friday fascist.
Casual Friday fashions. Now, we got something else. I think I do. Commercial break. Fucking ads. Now, get ready for a revolution, y'all. Fuck the government.
Good morning. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind.
Yeah.
Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today.
Right.
We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest.
Right.
Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation.
Right.
We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday. But as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Everything's the greatest speech ever. Dog, it's time for a revolution.
There's no need for us to talk now about coalition with anybody because we are a disorganized people. First, we must become organized. It is for this reason that we're held in such contempt by the Democratic Party, because inside the Democratic Party, we are a disorganized people, even inside there, with one fighting against the other.
So basically, don't fuck with the Democratic Party. Y'all probably recognize this man's voice. Let me know who this man is in the comments. Y'all probably know who this man is. I want to see if y'all know. I'll let y'all know who he is, but let's see if y'all know. Oh shit, 14%. Oh no. I need you.
Because we have not organized ourselves properly. It is for this reason that they will give us somebody and make us think that we picked them just because he looks like us. Coalitions then can only be formed.
Hashtag Obama and Kamala. We ain't put that motherfucker there.
Once we are organized and know precisely what our interests are. What then are the relevancy for the 90s?
Nah, this is the 90s. What is the relevance for the 2020s? We almost at 2030. See, we go back to Bobby Hemming when he said, man, yo, motherfuckers ain't trying to unite. You got to let the dead die. But you can unite with the motherfuckers that's on your page when it comes to the revolution. Nah, Bobby ain't say that. I said that. But Bobby Hemming did say, nigga, let the dead die. These motherfuckers don't want to wake up. They motherfucker want to smoke, drink, fuck around, and dance and twerk. And think about the D, the I, the D, the D, the I, the D, the Y, the D. That's where that right. Diddy got so many names. Well, should have gave it away as Diddy Dirty Money. I'm like, why would you call yourself that? You really gave yourself away. I don't even gotta hear nothing about you, nigga. Just your name will speak for itself.
Revolution is inevitable everywhere in the world. This is clear. And anyone inside the Democratic Party, we are a disorganized people.
Let's go back.
Inside there, with one fighting against the other, simply because we have not organized ourselves properly. It is for this reason that they will give us somebody and make us think that we picked them just because he looks like us. Coalitions then can only be formed once we are organized and know precisely what our interests are. What then are the relevancy for the 90s? Revolution is inevitable everywhere in the world. This is clear. And anyone taking just a cursory glance at the United States of America must know that America is more ripe for revolution today than it was in the 60s.
Woo!
What are the conditions that lead us to this conclusion? Number one, the conditions are worse today than they were in the 60s.
The conditions are worse today than it was in the 60s. Now that's a goddamn fact right there.
In the 60s, we didn't have to deal with 3 million homeless. And not only that, the very objective conditions put the people into contradictions with their own instinctive knowledge. Every man and woman in America, even the most unconscious man or woman in America, knows that America has enough wealth to feed and clothe 3 million homeless.
Now, I don't know the number of homeless now, but I know it's over 3 million. But due to the scamdemic, we might have about that number, maybe less. I'm not sure. But he is right about one thing. Yo, America has enough wealth to help every fucking body in this bitch. Everybody can get help.
the question of the will of the people. Consequently, the objective conditions we say are higher, but these objective conditions are higher with also another rising factor, the rising consciousness of the people. The enemy tries everywhere through their mouthpiece, the mass media, to make it appear as if the people's consciousness is not growing, as if it stopped. This is stupidity. The consciousness of the people must forever grow. And some of us become confused, not even understanding how it manifests itself. The other day, having a discussion with an elderly man, he came to say to me, Kwame Ture, you owns on the college campus with our students. I said, oh yes, I work with them all the time. He said, they are more unconscious, they're so unconscious, they're more unconscious than you were when you were a student. I said, never. He said, yes. I said, well, they're more unconscious than we were. Our work was the same in the 60s. He said, no, I'm telling you, they're more unconscious than you. I said, no, they cannot be. He said, if you go up on the college campus and talk to them, they know nothing about Martin Luther King, they know nothing about Malcolm X. I said, that's correct. We don't teach them. But one thing is certain, you cannot put them on the back of a bus. Yes, of course.
Because Kwame Ture was he was with Martin Luther King on the boycott shit.
Once history is made, it cannot be unmade. The job of the enemy is to push the people back. Once we broke out of slavery, they did everything possible to push us back into slavery. No, sharecropping, yes, but not slavery. Since the 60s, they've been doing everything else.
He said sharecropping, yes, but not slavery. Hashtag LeBron James sharecropper.
Else to push us back. But once a man or a woman has learned something, as Sigmund Freud has scientifically demonstrated, it never leaves the mind, even if he thinks he's forgotten. And once the people have learned something through struggle, never can they forget it. Consequently, the struggles of the 60s must be understood are already ingrained in the culture of the people, making them more determined to fight, not less.
Woo.
If you want to look properly in America, we say it is more ripe for revolution today than ever before. In the 1960s, and we must show here the rising level of political consciousness. If you want to see the rising level of political consciousness in this country, don't look to the left, look to the right. The right in America today are involved in activities which in the 1960s they considered to be communist. If you would look properly at America today, you will see the conditions are more right. In the 60s, the progressive forces were facing the government and the right wing, which were fighting the status quo. Today, the right wing is not with the government, it's against the government, it's fighting the government. You have the right fighting the government and the left fighting the government. The possibility of change becomes easier, even though the right is not fighting for the same change the left is fighting for. That's understood. But the fact that both of them are fighting against the government makes the possibility of change much easier. And we say, if you want to see the rising level of consciousness, look to the white right in this country. Where they disagree with busing, they burn buses. Where they disagree with abortion, they bomb clinics. Thus, they themselves have come to demonstrate the use of violence as a potent force in arriving at a political objective. Everywhere, the conditions for revolution are more ripe today than ever before. And in all of this is, of course, the rising consciousness of the people. The younger generation.
Yeah. The rising consciousness of the people. It's like, come on. It's like we see what's going on. Now, this took place in the 90s. But he is right. Shit. You know, how can I put it? Right now, motherfuckers are scared. But to really implement the change, like what it really said, it was like, if you did some shit about abortion, we fuck up a clinic. You know, if you do some shit about something else, we do that. You know, but we need, for example, a cop shoot another unarmed black kid for no fucking reason. You need to get a police station. The judge just threw the book at an innocent man. We need to hit that courtroom. Hit that motherfucking courthouse. You know? And since the White House is the so-called seat of power, then that motherfucker need to come down. Like for real, for real. Dibs on the Pentagon. Dibs on the Pentagon. Allegedly, all allegedly. But revolution is right now than ever before. These motherfuckers shut down the goddamn world. You feel me? They shut down the goddamn world, lock people up for taking care of their families. and deleted our friends and family through lethal injection. And we still got brainwashed zombies out here still wearing a mask. It's fucking crazy.
Generation of Africans in this country, the youth, really believe that everything in America they have a right to. They believe it as a result of the struggles of the 60s. When they come up against a wall, there's going to be a serious explosion in this country. That explosion cannot be a repetition of the 60s. Indeed, history never repeats itself, even though bourgeois scholars never stop harping this long. Nothing repeats itself, but people, however, can repeat their mistakes. Yes. And of course, once you repeat a mistake, it is more grave than the first time around. The lessons then must be clear. There is no question, and you must in no way lose faith in the masses of the people. It is they and they alone who make revolution, not their petty bourgeois spokesmen who betray them everywhere. And the conditions of the masses are worse today than they were in the 60s. These masses must have changed and will have changed by any means necessary. The final point, man.
Real shit. You know, as much as I do follow what Bobby Hemmings said, you gotta let the dead die. But I still have this so-called mustard seed of faith that the people gonna wake up and help me take down this government. But due to, let's just say, how can I put it? What's the saying? Like, like motherfuckers don't care until it happens to them. But they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. It is happening to them. What makes me mad is the people don't see themselves being fucked up or fucked over by the government. They don't see themselves being lied to. That's the shit that pisses me off. They don't see that. It's like they're blind to it, like they blind by the fake Jesus shit. It's like it's fucking crazy. But when a kid wakes up to find out that Santa Claus ain't real, a kid don't flip the fuck out. You know, they understand. I never seen a kid flip the fuck out. At least in my case, you know. But once a kid find out the truth, they be enlightened and they move on. They be like, "Yeah, fuck it. You know, as long as you still buying me some toys, mom or dad, whatever, we good. You don't fuck about no goddamn Santa Claus. As long as I still get that PS5." You know, let me get back to this. Viva la revolution. The only solution is revolution. Destroy the government now.
The final point, then. You must not become confused by the American capitalist system, which holds up betrayers of the people's struggle as representatives of the people. In any army in the world, if you desert, you should get shot. This is law. So you must be shot. And if you volunteer for an army, you should be shot twice. He has a point. You volunteer for the people's army. The people go to fight. They're ready to fight. You say, I'm leaving. What you mean you leaving?
Right. We fighting for the people. Talking about you leaving. Nigga, what you mean you leaving? Nigga's the revolution, nigga. Hashtag for the government. My rule is everyone fights, no one quits. You disobey me, I kill you myself. Nigga, real shit. I'm going Starship Troopers on the motherfucker. That's the rule of the Roughnecks. Hurricanes, Roughnecks. For real, for real. Nigga, over to the Roughnecks. For real. That's my motherfucking shit, dog. For real. Everyone fights, no one quits. You disobey me, I shoot you. Do y'all fucking get me? Yes, we fucking get you, sir. Welcome to the Roughnecks. And then the right hand come up, Hurricanes, Roughnecks. And we go out, start blasting. I'm out there on the front line. What's up, motherfuckers? You want to live forever?
But if you will look at our struggle since the 60s, you will see nothing but betrayals by the petty bourgeois elements in our society.
Yeah, in our society. The bougie and the snitches and the coons must be eradicated. For real, I said it. We all know who the bougie ones are. We all know who the coons is, and we all know who the snitches is. They got to go. Along with the motherfucking thugs that want to terrorize the hood. I'm like, shit. I'm gonna give them an option. I'm gonna tell them. I'm like, y'all done killing each other. Y'all done killing the nigga around the corner. Y'all want to put y'all skills to the test? Follow me. I'll give you a real target. I can show you the way. On some Turk shit from the spook who sat by the door. I can show y'all how to do this shit for real, for real. You want to blast something so bad? Meet me at the speedway. There's a Fed hang out there. And then as soon as we get there, like, scared. Nigga roll the windows down like off the Baby Boy movie and shit. You know, when Snoop Dogg pulled up, nigga roll the windows down like, lie, I'm lying. Catch a motherfucking cop at pump 8. Shot a Fed dead on his lunch break.
The African bourgeoisie
Allegedly.
is the most corrupt bourgeoisie in the world. In Africa, they seek luxury in the midst of mass suffering. There are more Mercedes in Africa than any other continent in the world.
Hashtag watch the movie Blood Diamond. That's all I gotta say. Watch the movie Blood Diamond.
In America, as soon as they arrive at a position based on the blood of the people, they snatch that position and run away from the people. But you must not think that they represent the people. They only represent their opportunistic self, using the people every step of the way. So you must not be confused. It must be clear that for the 60s, the class struggle in the African Revolution must be more ruthless and uncompromising than in any other revolution.
Yes. Now, he said African Revolution. I'm saying just the revolution, period. We got to be ruthless, show no remorse, and show no fucking mercy. Because they showed no mercy when they came to this land and colonized this bitch and did all the atrocities to us. Retaliation and payback and revenge for our ancestors is a must. And I don't care what nobody say. Real shit. When people say they talk to their ancestors and they say peace, 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 when I speak to my ancestors, they say vendetta, vendetta. I'm Hurricane, breath of the ancestors or wrath of the ancestors. Well, I got to live up to my motherfucking name. And if I'm worshipped by the Mayans and the Tainos, you goddamn right I got to motherfucking make my name be known. Once again, from earth to the heavens, to the underworld, to throughout the universe, throughout the fucking universe, you will remember my name.
And then the masses must come without pity and without mercy to trample upon these reactionary pigs who, after the people have gained struggle through their blood, come to hand back the gains on a silver platter to the very enemy the people fought. This will come as a natural consequence. The people themselves are everywhere screaming that it's time for them to deal with these reactionary pigs. Even in America, they say our leaders must be held accountable. They're only saying here that these people must be accountable to those who made it possible for them to get there. Thus, not only is the revolution inevitable, but it is clarifying itself and it is qualifying itself.
He said it's inevitable. You feel me? Hashtag Mr. Smith. It's inevitable. Even Neo said, Smith, you was right. You were always right. It's inevitable. And even when Smith was telling motherfucker Dio, it's like, nigga, when I found out the purpose of life, I found the purpose of meaning of all life. The purpose of life is to end. And then when they get to the end of the Matrix, Neo was like, "You was right. You was always right." Even the Merovingian was right. Causality, duality. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's time for the retaliation. But the crazy thing about it is people don't see it. They so caught up in Christianity, turn the other cheek, let the enemy step on our necks, let the enemy kill us. We get our paradise in heaven, y'all. No, nigga, you coming back to this bitch recycled. Allegedly. Who knows? But chances are, man, you're coming back recycled. I'm still looking into like to the ghost situation. I'm gonna talk about ghost in a minute. Because like we talk about the reincarnation cycle and we talk about the slave matrix and the prison planet. And if we're living in a simulation, what the fuck are ghosts and poltergeists? So I'm doing a lot of motherfucking research into that so I can come up to at least a certain conclusion or maybe a theory, on what the shit really is, because I wouldn't be surprised if the government is using cloak technology to sneak into your home to fuck with you. Like on some real shit. Wow. That sounds like a loud ass different lawnmower. It's like, goddamn. So now that let me know somebody is in the back doing some. I'm gonna cut the grass and trim the hedges and cut off some shit from a tree that's not even in my yard and fuck with other people's motherfucking mental mobility and gang stalk a nigga all day and fuck up their lives and shit. Think I don't know what the fuck y'all doing? Sorry about that.
For the African masses everywhere, the clairvoyance position now for class struggle has become inevitable and irreversible. The petty bourgeoisie everywhere will be running for cover, but the masses will spare them not.
Yeah, the bougie, the coons, the snitches, like even those gangsterlicious ass thugs, they're gonna be running for cover and we're gonna show no mercy. Average everyday citizens that work they 9 to 5, they finally can get off their job and be like, it's time to motherfucking crack some fucking heads. Crack a nigga head. Nigga about to be on some 3-6 Mafia shit. Tear the club up, nigga, tear the club up. Literally. Nigga, about to turn your club into a revolutionary HQ, nigga. Y'all ain't coming here to party no more, nigga. You coming here to grab a motherfucking weapon to go out there and do your motherfucking worst. Do the Lord's work.
Consequently, we who have dedicated our lives to the people's struggle, we who knowing that the people will always be free, we understanding that we must make a contribution to qualify our struggle since the 60s, have been dedicating all our energies to only one task: the organization of the masses of our people. The organization of the masses of our people. We are not running for mayor. We're not running for president. No changes can come from the top down. We're not stupid. Changes can only come from the bottom up. The masses and the masses alone can make them. If you want to learn something from the 60s, the lesson is simple: organized masses of the people. Thank you.
You need organizers and mobilizers. Now, that man you just heard, his name is Stokely Carmichael. He changed his name to Kwame Ture. He fought with MLK, helped with the boycotts and shit. But him and MLK, they kind of, bump heads, but they rode together because MLK respected him. He respected his crew of his revolutionaries. He decided to march with him. He said, like, look, I'll roll with you and do the peace thing, but if anybody put their hands on you, I'm swinging on them. MLK was like, bet, all right, fuck it. We're gonna do the peace all the way up to somebody trying to fuck with me. Bet. So it was like a mutual respect that they had. And most people don't even know Kwame Ture, like y'all can go to my Revolutionary Doctrine of Your Shot playlist and look at his videos. I think I did like maybe like 5 or 6 videos on him. I got a picture of, you'll see him, but that shit got less than 20 fucking views. They don't want to hear this nigga talk. Now, Stokely Carmichael, I bet you wonder like who the fuck he is. I wanted to know who the fuck he was because his name was all through the COINTEL profiles. Like, yo. And then, when I finally looked him up, I was like, okay, this is who you are. Like, I don't know if he's still alive. I'm not sure. But most people don't know who this guy is. And I want people to understand. When I say extreme times calls for extreme measures, this is the man that made that quote. Because extreme times calls for extreme measures. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. They shut down this world and talking about shutting it down again at any point in time. This is extreme. This is critical. This is crucial. This is diabolical. So we need to get phenomenal with this revolution and cause astronomical chaos, unadulterated retribution, righteous vengeance. Oh my God, I'm gonna put all those big words in a song. I gotta find a way to put that together. But it's inevitable. All right. So let's see if I got one more thing. Let's see if I got one more thing. I probably do. I'm not sure. I think that might be the last of it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. But getting back to this moon shit, if you feel like that you're being drained, I guess we got to get off into meditation. I guess we got to double our meditation exercises, double our breathing exercises because we got double moons now. So it's double the emotions, double the earthquakes, double the tsunamis and tornadoes and all this shit. Get ready for some changes. Get ready for some changes. But I wouldn't be surprised if that shit is a satellite or a hologram and it gives them the reason for the government to actually play with our emotions and play with our logic of what the moon's supposed to do. And they cause all these disasters just because they fucking with our emotions. So I won't put nothing past these diabolical motherfuckers. I wouldn't be surprised if they take my idea that I just fucking said right now because we give these motherfuckers too much fucking credit. These motherfuckers are really stupid and sloppy. Also real shit. Because they really think planes hit that third building on 9/11, but that was the first Project Bluebeam, and everybody's still saying plane, but there was none, no debris, none at all. But y'all find a fucking passport untouched. Okay, 2 planes, 3 buildings. Okay, no planes, 3 buildings. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Fuck the government, even the phone degrees. Shouts out to Water Style, the legends of Water Style. Shouts out to Chances Make Champions. Shouts out to Big Dog Philly OG. Yeah, shouts out Jada Mindset. Make sure y'all check out our song, Live It Up. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jordan got the coldest party track of the universe. Not just the nation or the world, but the universe, Craig. Yeah, but this the Fuck the Government podcast. Just want to let y'all know what's going on. We might post some shit and see some mysterious car outside. I just don't want y'all to be afraid. If they walk up talking about you post some shit like, look, nigga, this is freedom of speech, freedom of expression, leave me the fuck alone. What's your full name? Because shit is definitely going on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Know your rights and protect your goddamn neck. And for these motherfucking agents out there doing that, all you feds, y'all y'all better be ready to get popped. Real shit. Y'all better be ready to get beep, boop, bop, nigga. Like real shit. Because niggas ain't gonna take that. Because like real shit, nigga, that's a form of elite gang stalking and harassment. I'm on my way to work or on my way to the store and I gotta deal with this shit. You know how many niggas hearts drop when they motherfucking see the police car or like nah. Y'all ain't about to scare me. Y'all ain't about to scare me because oh my fucking God, I don't want to pop these motherfuckers. Anyway, revolution is inevitable. And this is episode 33 of the Fuck the Government podcast. This might get taken off YouTube. And only reason I'm doing this because I don't got no more strikes. So, but they might give me one strike again and I might be going for a week. So just for that, I gotta be like this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? God damn it, I must have passed it. Moving too fast. There you go. Neo, come out and play. Bitch. All right. Make sure y'all look up the Smith Monk that. You already know. You already know. Fight the fairies because they out here they still out here doing that fruitcake shit. You gotta fight them. Fight the fairies. Fuck Dr. Fauci. He hiding. He should be locked up or shot the fuck up by a military tribunal. Public. I want that shit to be public. I want everybody to see it happen. Get ready for Project Bluebeam. This the shit I'm waiting on. I'm like, they doing all this crazy ass shit. I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on this to happen. Are y'all gonna do the fake aliens or y'all gonna trick the fake motherfuckers with Jesus? What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do with this Project Bluebeam? I do not know. I do not know. It's either gonna be aliens or Jesus. Which one? And fuck big tech. Big tech ain't shit for censoring us and working with the government to censor us and lining their pockets. Freedom of speech is dead because motherfuckers is pulling up to niggas' motherfucking houses and shit, talking about, we here for a post you made. It's called freedom of speech and freedom of expression. I ain't do nothing wrong. This is against the law. I consider this harassment. What is your full name, sir? Sweet Baby Ink suck for those that's playing these new video games and y'all seeing ugly bitches, fat bitches, fruitcake, trans motherfuckers fucking up the game, bad storylines, and you paying $70 for 3 hours of gameplay. What a waste of time and money and bullshit. But they're all over the video games, TV shows, movies, best-selling novels. BlackRock is part of it. Larry Fink talking about changing people behaviors. I'm like talking about they doing shit for the modern audience. What the modern audience mean? You know what I'm saying? The fuck you mean modern audience? Like, come on now. Stop with the DEI hires and the motherfucking bullshit. Fuck the elites and the globalists. These motherfuckers ain't shit either. The globalists, Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com. You gotta say it. Fuck the globalists. They're making a Fogs game. Wag the dog. Understand if they try to do this Russia gate or this war shit, just know that most of this shit is staged. And the shit that is real and they're motherfucking taking out people, they're just casualties of war and a blood ritualistic sacrifice to feed whatever god they worship. Or maybe these just some sick motherfuckers that just love killing. Yep. Exterminate all the evil on this motherfucking planet. Hack the planet because everything about to go digital and shit. Everybody talk about AI, robots, and Tesla. Fuck it. I guess I'm about to become a hacker. I'm about to get paid on y'all niggas. I don't know what the fuck y'all about to do, but y'all better join me on this hacking quest. And you already know it. Fuck the FBI, fuck the CIA, fuck the NSA, fuck the FBI for trying to lock a nigga up for making a post, or just to come and harass a nigga on some gang stalking shit. Fuck this motherfucker. Fuck the CIA for watching motherfuckers, and fuck the NSA for watching us from a satellite. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those motherfuckers. And the culture wars, you already know. I already talked about that with the Sweet Baby Ink shit. They're infiltrating our video games, movies, TV shows, best-selling novels, and they're making everything gay. Simple as that. So, shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the truth. Y'all keep this shit going. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe for more content. And you already know this is the Fuck the Government podcast. We say fuck the government because they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the seas. You know what I'm saying? Look it up if you don't believe me. All right? So, mic check. I walk around the streets with my black Tech 9 on the waistline, looking to hype shit. I never came to be the best type of rapper. If I have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gats up. Bye.